Welcome to Sacramento State Stadium. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Texas Longhorns offense will get the football first. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows to have success in this game against this defense is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all...
Runs through a man, and he might have some space. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Past the 40. On the move at the 30. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Longhorns want to crank the tempo. Tells the run, wants to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, running back on the move. Driven back.
Well, after ripping off a big-time run on his opening carry, a negative play this time around, and this is going to be key. They're going to keep giving him the ball, and they need him to have more positive plays than negative ones if they're going to win.
Going for 6. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover. They'll leave it with the lone back. Picks his way ahead. He'll get 5 out to the 17-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Right back to it. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. Looking to throw, it's Levis. Finds his target. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. It's first down from their own 23-yard line. They're going to run it. Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Unloads to the wideout. Out wide right, it's Beebe. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Caught. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. That last connection left him a little short of the first down, but in perfect spot to attack on 2nd and short. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Keeping his eyes downfield. He'll try to do it himself. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. And he's chased out of bounds at the 6-yard line, and they'll try to stick it in from there.
Man, what a nice run by the QB. Great job exploding, getting upfield, and then smartly getting out of bounds. And, man, how hard is it to stop an offense with a guy at the quarterback spot that's so dynamic?
He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. The official says no good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
I think a lot of fans were hoping that this offense maybe made some adjustments considering how much they struggled the last time they took the field. And early in this first quarter, it still seems like they're trying to iron some things out, just not clicking the way they need to be.
3rd and 6 yards to go. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
The offense needed something, just anything, to give them just a little breathing room, and the defense provided it with that penalty. Burrowing for yardage. Turning it on. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Right side, it's Pugh. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. 2nd and long here. He's looking to pass. Got his man on the outside. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, getting that rhythm. Find that timing at the wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
Left side is Gross. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the Longhorns send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. That is coverage just the way you draw it up. Don't even let him get started, and they knock him down deep in his own end. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. They throw it in reverse, as that's the final play here in the first period. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Pushes his way for a couple and gets it to the 7-yard line. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. To the air. It's Levis. Makes the grab. He fought his way out to the 16, but it'll be 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Searching for space. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They really sputtered out of the game, turned it over, punted the last time they had it. We'll see if the 3rd possession is the charm. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Immediately fires to the middle. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. From the gun, the running back has it. Enough to move the chains. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Grabbed behind the line, it's Pugh. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Got a man, it's Pugh. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Longhorns are marching down the field. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Got him downfield. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. And he motors into the end zone. Looking for room. It's Kamara. All over him immediately. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They give it back to him. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Tries to get it himself. Nowhere to go on that one. He's going to lose 5. Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Snaps on 4th down. On the run, fires downfield. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own in great field position. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. There he goes. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Longhorns are threatening on 1st and goal. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to throw, and they've got to go a long way. Makes the grab. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Longhorns! The short. Looking for a man. It's Levis. Under pressure. Out wide left, it's Kamara. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces a 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Makes a grab on the shot. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Fresh set of downs going up top. Snags it. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. An 8-yard pickup on the 1st down completion, now 2nd and 2. Looking to throw again. Stepping to the right. Throws into the middle of the field. And it's caught inside the 25. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. In traffic, it's Cuber. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. They've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
Buying time to his right. He's got the tight end. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Looking for the score! Touchdown, Sacramento State! Right on the money. Drops back on 1st down. What a grab with one hand. And the Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, that's about as impressive as a short gainer catch as you're ever going to see. I mean,
unloads it downfield. Makes the grab inside the 30. Touchdown, Texas! A little over 20 seconds to play in the half as they take it on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Levis. Got his man down the middle. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Before they snap the ball on 2nd down, timeout is called. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw on 1st. Out wide right, it's Cuber. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. And this one is perfect. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, notable storylines all across the sport today. So let's roll up our sleeves and get you updated here in Week 6. We begin with Arizona State taking on the number 14 team, the Utah Utes.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Levis. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. He's got it. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Throws for the tight end. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. Oh, pressure's coming. Trying to make magic on the scramble. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Might as well run him again. Taken down.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's been way too much penetration up front defensively. They have been able to stop him in his tracks.
Complete downfield. Breaks free, and he might be gone. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. An explosive play takes them right outside the red zone, and they've got it 1st and 10.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Rush right in his face. He gets away. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
Bend don't break by the defense, right? They've allowed a lot of big plays, but here in the red zone, great job in coverage on that third down, and now the offense is in an interesting situation.
Throws to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. That's reeled in. It's Pugh. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. Solid run. Picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. The give to the back. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. The Longhorns will line it up on 1st and 10. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. He's past the marker. Maybe some room here. The 20. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. Left side is Humphries. And he'll run it into the end zone. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Moving the pocket, it's Levis. Fires to the big fella. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now, get ready for another one.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. 2nd down to the air. They're all over him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He's got it, first down and more. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Second down, gonna throw it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Wants to throw, it's Levis. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. They'll play it safe and try for 3. He's gonna reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. And that is no good. Guys, after that miss, they're still trying to fight their way out of an 18-point hole.
And they trusted him. Even after that last miss, they trusted him again to make it, and he misses again. I don't know how much more trust they'll have in him. Good weather, not a long kick, 2nd miss of the day. We might not see him again.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Grabbed behind the line. It's Chang. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Looking for a huge play. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39. Here comes the offense onto the field again. They'll run it. At midfield, he's got room. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Longhorns with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The give on the counter. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. 3rd down, and they need 15 after 2 negative plays. Tight end now in motion. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. And here comes the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. On the return. Coverage was all over him before he had a chance to breathe, and they knock him down deep in his own territory. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Finds his man. It's Beebe. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield. It's Levis. Going to try to get it himself. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the tight end. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on first down. It's 2nd and 2. The quick out. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Fires quickly. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Looking for a productive play on first down. Just keep swinging it. Out wide left, it's Morrison. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Fresh set of downs going up top. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Long way to go on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's going to take off to the 10. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. From the gun. Back swinging for the goal line. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it. inches away from the touchdown. Second down, gonna throw it. And down he goes back at the 3. And they'll come to the line and try to draw a little bit closer on 3rd and goal. Back to throw, it's Levis. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. Looking to throw. It's incomplete, and the defense makes a stop and gets the football back. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Back to pass on 2nd down. Flips it out in the flat. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Looking for running room. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. He's brought down, not a lot of room to take that one back. Drops back on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. With the catch, it's Cuber. They finally get to him. A what a play there to pick up the 1st down. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Extending the play. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on 1st down in the red zone. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. And the rush will get to him at the 25. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Fires to the wideout. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Throws toward the end zone. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got out.